Alright, now we're going to put this on, and this is going to hold the license plate. And I'm going to have to drill a couple holes also. Get her on there. So now take your license plate, mark it. Alright, there you go. Alright, now I'm going to put some bolts in that are going to be carriage bolts like this. See how that works. To put a plug on the end to hook it up to the truck. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I have a ground here hooked to the trailer right there. Right there. I've got a bolt there, and I cleaned off the rust, so I have that, and then I drilled another hole, which is right here where that white stuff's coming down. That was white lithium grease in order to drill the hole. And then I'm going to put wire ties all along this beam right here, up to the hitch. Alright, now this in this operation I'm going to show that there's a bright side, and then there is also the running lights. So the bright one would be the brake lights and the turn signals. And then the running lights would be like the headlights and tail lights. So, test this one first. And here's the ground. And this is hooked to the light. Alright, here is the running lights, I believe. Alright, I'll adjust this one. Alright, this is obviously the brightest one. So, that's why I marked it. Alright, so I took some flux that I'm keeping in this tube, and I have a little bit on this brush. Alright, so I put some on this joint here between these two pieces, these two wires, green and green, and then I soldered them together. Now I'll take this shrink tube right here and put it on the joint. Make sure that the joint is in the middle of your shrink tube. And then take a lighter. I'd have to take your gloves off. Take a lighter and heat this area. I'm going to use a match. now heat up your shrink tube. Alright, turn it over. Alright, there you go. Now that one's done. I'm pressing them a little bit with my fingers. Make sure it's not too hot to do that. Okay, now this end right here, this is going to be hooked to the fixture I have in order to get power to the truck. Okay, here's the 4-pronged connection that I'm going to have. So you want to separate this clamshell, as they call it. Okay, here is the 4 leads that I'm going to need. I'm going to have to see now if there's any instructions. If not, I'm going to have to figure it out myself. Okay, now the colors of the wires matter very little. What does matter is where they go. Okay, according to these instructions, the white is the ground. Okay, so I've got this soldered. I soldered the 2 ends together, bent them over, put this shrink tube on, and then I took a match and made sure that the shrink tube was shrank. And then sort of smashed these ends down so that it seals. Alright, now we go on to the next one. Okay, the next one will be right here. Alright, the next one, yellow, left turn signal. Alright, this is the ground wire. And we're going to prepare that. And this is going to be hooked to the trailer. So we're going to have to put this right here in the second notch up. Twist it a little bit. Pull it off. Twist it a little bit more. Then we're going to put this terminal on. After we cut a piece of shrink tube. So make sure that you cut that long enough. Okay, now we're going to take this, put this over the shrink tube. Put the shrink tube over this, yeah. Okay, then take this, put it on here. All this is a ground wire. Alright, take your crimping tool. The crimping tool is up here. Right there. I crimp it right here where the metal is. You can look in here in this end and tell where the metal is, and then crimp it down here where the wire is, so that I crimp the plastic onto the wire. Then put this up here. Put it on, kind of careful. Okay, I overlap it a little bit. Take your lighter, turn it over, do the other end.